Welcome to GCTV News. I'm Jack Kelly. Today we have breaking news. A draft opinion leaked to news outlet Politico indicates the U.S. Supreme Court is set to overturn Roe v. Wade and Planned Parenthood v. Casey. For those unaware, Roe v. Wade is a decision of the U.S. Supreme Court in which the court ruled that the Constitution of the United States protects a pregnant woman's liberty to choose to have an abortion without excessive government restriction. The court called upon the Due Process Clause in the 14th Amendment that protects one's right to privacy. Roe v. Wade was revisited and modified in 1992 with the Planned Parenthood v. Casey decision. This abandoned Roe's trimester framework in favor of a standard-based fetal viability and overruled the strict scrutiny standard for reviewing abortion restrictions. Now, before I go into how we got to today, let me give you some background on the current 9 Supreme Court justices' opinions on abortion. Supreme Court Justice Stephen Breyer, who will be retiring this summer, has stood firm his entire 27-year career as a Supreme Court justice, writing multiple opinions striking down laws attempting to ban abortion. By the way, an opinion in the legal world is essentially the reasoning behind the decision that was reached by the court. Justice John Roberts has expressed support for some abortion restrictions, although since 2018, he has declined to hear cases and voted against 2 cases where abortion bans were discussed. Justice Sonia Sotomayor has stated in the past, and I quote, "The government is free to favor the anti-abortion position over the pro-choice position and can do so with public funds." Justice Elena Kagan has yet to write an opinion on an abortion case, but has voted many times to prohibit restrictions. Justice Neil Gorsuch dissented in a 5-4 vote that would have required Louisiana doctors to have admitting privileges in the hospital. Justice Amy Coney Barrett joined a 5-4 majority in declining to put a temporary hold on a Texas law that banned abortion after 6 weeks. Justice Brett Kavanaugh allegedly told Republican Senator Susan Collins that he would not overturn Roe v. Wade, which she used to determine her vote to confirm him in 2018. But he has repeatedly throughout his career voted in the dissenting to protect laws that come with abortion restrictions. Justice Clarence Thomas has spent almost his entire 30 years on the Supreme Court arguing that Roe v. Wade was wrongly decided, voting numerous times for laws attempting to restrict and even ban abortions. And finally, the man who wrote the majority opinion that was leaked, Justice Samuel Alito. He writes, "Roe v. Wade was egregiously wrong from the start and its reasoning was exceptionally weak. The decision has had damaging consequences, and far from bringing about a national settlement of the abortion issue, Roe and Casey have inflamed debate and deepened division." What makes what's happening now so newsworthy is that in modern history, a draft decision of the Supreme Court has never been made public while it is still pending. Justices Clarence Thomas, Neil Gorsuch, Brett Kavanaugh, and Amy Coney Barrett are all said to have voted in the majority. Justice Kavanaugh compared Roe v. Wade to the 1896 Supreme Court decision Plessy v. Ferguson, which upheld the constitutionality of racial segregation under the separate but equal doctrine. Many Democrats are calling for Roe v. Wade to be codified or made into law. Now, I am simply reporting the news. This is not an opinionated piece. And so I am very clear, especially with this controversial subject. My words and opinions do not represent other producers or town employees or anyone but myself. What will come from this potential landmark decision is yet to be seen, but we will be keeping you updated. While you're here, over 70% of people who watch our content aren't subscribed. We post government meetings and original daily content, so you don't want to miss out on what's happening in town or in the world around you. I'm Jack Kelly. Thank you so much for watching.